Hello everyone, welcome to the first ever special that I'm gonna be talking about, the first of many specials that I'll be talking about over the course of this series. And I'm gonna start it off with the uncut story of Mewtwo's origin. Also, this and yesterday's videos are supposed to be flipped. The problem is, every Thursday I upload movie reviews, and every Monday and Friday I upload episode talks, which this is as well. So they are supposed to be flipped. That's why gameplay wise things are a bit out of order. But let's just hop into it. This is a 10-minute prequel to the first movie of Pokemon. And it starts off basically how the movie starts off as well, with a bunch of men from Team Rocket inside of the woods searching for a piece of Mew because Giovanni wants a clone of Mew. So the Mew clone is made, and there are other clones as well, and also Mew's clone has woken up. And in the main part of this special takes place inside of Mewtwo's head, and inside of his head he telepathically connected with the other clones as well, in order for them all to, I guess their spirits all to be together. And who do we have? Our cast of characters is a Bulbasaur 2, a Squirtle 2, a Charmander 2, and Amber 2. And Amber 2 basically explains the world to Mewtwo, because eventually they get into this city and Amber's like, this is where I used to live. And then, you know, that's the wind, that's the sun, that's the moon, those are the stars. And that's it. Basically a nice little moment with Mewtwo. However, what this special is really for is to get the backstory on the doctor, who actually is Dr. Fuji. And basically the reason that he agreed to help Giovanni create a clone of Mew is because back in the day his daughter died and he wants to recreate her. Basically he wants a clone, and he has created a consciousness of Amber, I guess a copy of her consciousness, and then wants to put that inside of the clone in order for him to have his daughter back and maybe get his wife back as well. However, there's a problem with the clones, and that's the fact that they are a little bit unstable. So Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle die, and then Amber 2 dies as well, sadly enough. But I like the final line that she has, which is not actually present in the Japanese version. But I will say this, for once, the dub's better. Because Amber's last words in the dub are, my daddy used to tell me a bedtime story that when Pokemon are sad and they cry, their tears are full of life. Which is also foreshadowing Mewtwo Strikes Back. And I like that, because Amber says in the Japanese version something along the lines of, living beings cry when they're in pain, but only humans cry from sadness. So I like the dub version better. And then to end the special, because of what happened, Mewtwo now has a traumatic event that has happened. So they erase his memory in order to keep him calm. However, Mewtwo still kind of remembers Amber a bit, because like, I remember this voice, but I can't really tell from what. But that's how it ends. So let's just talk about the dub edits right now, starting off that in the Japanese version, when you see the scientists go through the woods, it turns out that the scientists are talking to each other, and we don't have a Dr. Fuji voiceover. Also in the English dub, Dr. Fuji pleads that his theories are true after Amber explains why all of the clones are his names and it too. In the original, he speaks to Amber and wonders what she is saying telepathically. During the flashbacks of Dr. Fuji and his wife in the dub, he tells her that he has reawakened Amber's consciousness. However, he needs to be able to keep it alive, which implies that he actually has like a piece of his daughter that is still alive. However, in the Japanese version, he created her from scratch. The dub omits and replaces much of the dialogue spoken by the scientist walking with Dr. Fuji. However, one of his remarks may have revealed a crucial point. He says that Mew reportedly has an immortal life force, so this may explain why Mewtwo's creation was successful and why the other clones failed, and there hasn't been another clone since then, because Mew can live forever. Simple as that. Overall, I found this special. Alright, I'm gonna be a bit negative about this one. I don't want to be negative about this one, but I have to be negative about this one, because in the sense of this special, it's worthless. Kind of. Because in the first Pokemon movie, Fuji isn't really a character long enough for you to really care. He's just a scientist that created Mewtwo. That's it. So this adds a little bit to him. However, this has no effect on the actual plot of Mewtwo Strikes Back, because Mewtwo himself doesn't remember any of it. So that's where I will have to be negative. Overall, I enjoyed it. Also, potentially because it was only 10 minutes long, so it doesn't take all that long. But I enjoyed it, but I didn't really find it all that fantastic because of the fact that this could have been cut. Or this should have just been added at the beginning of the movie. If the movie started off with something like this and then we had the title sequence, that might have been a little bit better. But since it's a special and not actually part of the movie's runtime, I will say that this thing is entirely skippable. Unless you really want to know why Dr. Fuji created Mewtwo. Outside of that, there's nothing. So let me know what you guys thought in the comment section down below about this special if you have seen it. And with that being said, thank you all so very much for watching, and I hope you guys have enjoyed. And if you did, please like button, subscribe if you're new, if not already, turn on notifications, and don't forget to check out the Let's Play channel. Link in the description and at the end of the video. And well, this is gonna be a bit of a problem because continuity-wise, I'll see you guys next time for the Pokemon movie. But since I've already done that one, the next video that I will be uploading is Go West Young Meowth. See you Monday. Bye!